Hey there, how there, ho there, it's Jeff Cutter Diamond. Welcome you to conference finals action of the Stone Cold Hockey thing. We're keeping the 05-06 series, and you know why. Because it means that our Buffalo Sabres, the team I picked for 06, is still in. We're the 5 seed. We were nipped by Florida at the line. A late swoon screwed us over, but we're in the Eastern Finals after two great rounds. We played the Florida Panthers. We were number 5, then we were number 4. We were up 3 games to 1 after an overtime heroics by one Derek Roy. Florida ended up winning the game 7-6. We had a 5-2 lead and we let it choke. We would have won the series against the Longo in Florida, but Jokinen scored in overtime. We lost 5-1 in game 6, but in game 7, we pulled it out. Florida was up 3-1. We made it 3-3. Gradin, then Fanek late, and then Fanek was the hero in overtime. Our opponents, Carolina, they actually had been bit twice in overtime. Atlanta was looking to knock off the Carolina Hurricanes, but the Canes won 3 straight games to knock down the Thrashers. Detroit and Dallas are still in the 1-2 seed. Detroit crushed San Jose by scoring 24 goals in 4 games. Dallas had a tough time with Colorado. Dallas was up 3 games to 1, had to win game 7 on home turf. In the conference semis, Carolina took on the scrappy Flyers, and it was scrappy, but Carolina needed overtime. Well, 4 overtime games. Carolina scored Brandon the winner over Nanamaki. We played the Devils. It was tight. We were up 3 games to 2, and then New Jersey won in Buffalo, so we went to New Jersey and somehow shut out the Devils 3-0 in New Jersey. Roy, Vinaganov, and Rory. The Red Wings had their tough time with the Ducks. The Ducks made it 2-2 through 4 games. Well, it was Detroit, Anaheim, Detroit, Anaheim, Detroit, Anaheim, Detroit. So it was basically 1-3-5-7. The Dallas Stars lost game 3 in Minnesota, but won the next 2. So that's why they're in. We're in the conference finals, 1 versus 2, 2 versus 5. I think, I don't know what the point standing is. I think we are dead meat. Well, let's see. Carolina has scored 121. We scored 102. Dallas has scored 107, and Detroit's 125. So if we make the final, no matter what happens, we're going to be the scrappy underdogs. So we are going to be simulating the Western Conference playoffs, and then, of course, we're going to do our playoffs straight for game 1. Sees the Stars win 3-1 Turco beats Legacy. Dallas goes by Boucher, Nienema, and Leftonen. Corey Cross scoring for Detroit, but yeah, Dallas takes a 1-0 series lead in that thing. We play Carolina, and they have Martin Gerber in the net. We bring Ryan Miller in the net. It's been basically hit or miss with Miller and Buron. Well, Norton is our third goalie. Gerber and Ward are fighting for Carolina. Let's welcome our guys. Chris Drury, who is a pretty good goal scorer as a player, but a terrible GM as the Rangers GM. Alex Kodalik, Danny Briere, great player, goal scorer before he went to Philly. Tommy Vanek from Austria, Maxim Vinaganov wrote the highlight reel. JP Dumont, Derek Roy, Kitchener. You knew that was coming. Jochen Hacht, Jason Pominville, Tim Connolly, Brian Campbell, the slapper, Paul Glostad, Mike Greer, Halleck Hollander, Taylor Pyatt, Jay McKee, Roy Fitzpatrick, Temple Newman, who was a Jets/Coyotes legend, Dimitri Kalinin, Anna Mayer, Yeri Novotny, Tony Lemon, Danny Pyatt, and Nathan Page. On the other side, Carolina has Eric Stahl, part of the Stahl brothers. Justin Williams, a great player, number 14 on your programs, Mr. Game 7. Rod Brindamore, Rod the Bod, as they call him. Eric Cole, Matt Cullen, who had trouble. Corey Stillman, great Tampa and St. Louis player. Ray Whitney, great player for the Panthers and the Sharkies. Kevin Adams, Craig Adams, no relation. Frederick Caberlet, Thomas's brother. Aaron Ward, no problem. Andrew Ladd, who we do watch for the Blackhawks later. Brad Hennigan, Doug Waite, former Oiler icon. Joseph Vasicek, Nick Wallin, who was a hero in 2002 playoffs against Montreal. Mark Recchi, who played for Carolina's predecessor, the Hartford Whalers. No, wait, he didn't play for the Whalers. What am I thinking? I'm thinking that 91 trade, but no, that's not right. He was a Penguins 2-time Cup winner. Recchi played a lot. Norgren, Oleg Tverdovsky, another former Coyote icon, Mike Commodore 64, Andrew Hutchinson, Andrew Blabchuk, Glenn Wesley, and Chad LaRose. We take a first shot. Drury, no. Aggression? Aggression and Adams. I don't know which one. Who cares? And Eric Roy took a shot, but Thanik took a dumb penalty. Fluke. No action. And no shot from them. Fine. 4 minutes later. Adam Mayer. Ouch. Kabibble. 4 minutes. Good. Matt Collins 8. And we're down 1-0. Five minutes into the second. They delivered hit. 5 minutes later. But for them, they score. Very good. The eighth is fun. Just remember, don't forget. Andy. 5 minutes later. Chance for them? No. And Furthermore, won the bot. Here we go. And we're in over our heads. But we score. Kodalik. His second from Teppel and Avidagana. Kodalik. At the end, that would have been amazing if we came back to make it 3-2. Fluke. 2 minutes later. Shut no. 5 more minutes. And a fight between Gallstein and Adams. Doesn't hurt either of us. We have a chance and we don't. 3 more minutes. Commodore 64. And they take another penalty. It's Nordgren. We got to take advantage. And we do. We score. Power play goal. It's not fair to Mayor. Or old gray Mayor ain't what he used to be. His second from Teppel and Connolly makes it 3-2. We have another power play chance. And Pablo. Late in the game? No. We're in trouble. Empty net? No. Empty net? No. No. We were so close. That would have been amazing. If we came back to tie the game with Carolina, we were so close. Colin Whitney and Brendan for Carolina, Kudalik and Mayer for us. But we only lose 3-2. That's all right. Game 2. In the West, sees Dallas do it again. Turco is just on a fire. Turco Legacy loses. Chris Chelios the only goal for Detroit. Morrow, Lebanon, Ott, and Boucher for Dallas. Man, Philippe Boucher is looking hot. Not as a human being. Game 2 sees another change. Buffalo getting Ryan. We need Ryan in the net. Cam Ward for Carolina. Something must be wrong with Gerber. 2 minutes into the game. Fluke. 2 more minutes. They have a chance. No. Lots of twos. I don't know. 4 minutes later. That's Paul score from Copperway. Great move. Let's triangle. 5 minutes into later. Damn it. Well, save it for them. Yes! J.P. Morgan. There's a goal by Dumont. So he scores from Hack, makes it 1-1. There's J.P. Dumont when you freaking need him. Much later, aggression. Oh, that hurts Carolina. It's Stahl. And we score! Power play goal. Danny Briere. His third from Hack and Dumont. There's Danny Briere when you need him. 4 minutes into left. Shot stopped by Miller. Much later. Recchi scores from Batchek and Paul. The 8th was fun. after 2 in game 2. Lots of 2s. Jordan 2-2, anyone? Much to do with that. Go, Williams. No. 3 minutes. It's Dougie Waite. Take advantage. Here we do. We score. Power play goal. Roll the highlight reel. Maxima finna get off. His 6 from Fennec and Briere. 3-2. Briere's passing the puck. Agitated. Chance for Carolina, and we agitate them. 4 more minutes. Shot. No. Aggression. Carolina gets aggressive. It's Kiligoski. Can we finish him off? We score! Power play goal. My boy Roy. Say it with me. Kitchener! His 5th from Gallstad and Connolly. 4-2. And my advice to the game. He scores! 8 seconds left. He scores, but we win the game 4-3. Well, we win the game, so that's all right. And Roy gets another game winner. I'm happy. Colin, Recchi, and Waite for Carolina. Dumont, Beer, Havana, Roy for Buffalo. Well, we will at least go to game 5 back in Carolina. Meanwhile, in the West Coast, it will be Dallas winning 5-2 as Turco producing. Yeah, Detroit was up 2-0. It was like Turco's got nothing. Shanny and Samuelson, but Zuboff with 2, Leftonen, Hegman, and Jokinen. Dallas is on fire. Wow. Detroit's like, what the heck are we doing wrong against these stars? Actually, I want to know how good Detroit was against Dallas in the schedule. Well, let's see here. They played Dallas not a lot. They lost in the shootout to Dallas 0-1. They beat Dallas 1-1. 1-1, losing regulation to Dallas. And I think they played it for 4. And they lost 4-1 in the second last game. So they're 1-2-1 against them. That could tell you something. Anyway, game 3 sees Ryan Miller back in the net for Buffalo and Gerber back in net for Carolina. Go back with what brought you here. For the Red Guys. Eagles! Yes, he cannot be Tim Conway. He's Tim Connolly, his 3rd from Pominville and Dumont. 2 minutes later. The Eagles! Roll the highlight reel. Maxima Vinaganoff is 7 from Hecht and Teppo. 2-0. 5 more minutes. Like, you idiot. And they take advantage. Justin Williams, Mr. Game 7, but it's a Game 3 from Whitney. They have a chance that they score. How did we let Stillman score from Waite and Recchi? Makes it 2-2. Wow. Turn around, we're in trouble. Oh, we score! J.P. Dumont. His 2nd from Danny Briere and Greer makes it 3-2. Time to kill the clock. Wow, 5 goals in the first period, 3-2. Arena, well, Buffalo is playing the odd, which was one of the smallest. But this is not the Buffalo. This is the HBC Arena. 2 minutes later, stamina. Come on, guys, we can do it. And we use some stamina and we score. Danny Briere, his 2nd of the series, 4th for the year from Fennec and Paye. 4-2. 5 minutes later. We scored 5-2. And catch from Gallstad. Carolina's yanking Gerber, who wasn't that sharp. And a fight. Craig Adams fighting Adam Mayer. Doesn't hurt us one bit. Cool. Fuck. He's like, why? At the end of the period, Brendan Miller stopped by Miller. Ryan Miller's gotten some kind of momentum, and we've scored 2 goals in the second period. 4 minutes later. 5 minutes later. Action. They have a chance. No! Damn it, he missed. Trying to kill the clock. But they score. Babchuk from the point from Henneken and Cole makes it 5-3. Oh no. Oh no! Brindamore missed. First, empty net, no. Empty net, no. Empty net, no. And we survived 5-3. We managed to take down Gerber. Ward did well in the net, but we win 5-3. Gerber only lasting 31 minutes in the net. But we couldn't score on Cam Ward. Well, Carolina goes by William Stillman and Babchak, Argos, Connolly, Avedigadov, Dumont, Breer, and Hecht. 5-3. So we're up 2-1. We would be playing Dallas probably. Well, let's see what Dallas does. They don't finish it off. Detroit wins 4-0. Osgood with a shutout over Turco. Shanny, Chelios, Jason Williams, and Lebda scoring for the Winger Dingers. So 4-0 Detroit over Dallas. They're not dead yet. Now we got game 4 in our series. And the big news is Cam Ward in the net for Carolina. Ryan Miller back in net for us. Why not? 3 minutes into the game. They score. Eric Stahl from Williams and Waite makes it 1-0. Oy. So 5 minutes later. Danny Breer. His third in the series, his fifth. Drury and Greer both with their fifth assists. So 5, 5, 5, 5. If you're not a TRG fan, you won't know the reference. 5 minutes later. Yours. J.P. Morgan, or J.P. Dumont, as it is. His third from Lindman and Newman. He's come alive. 3 goals against Carolina. Much later, Carolina penalty on Mark Recchi. Can we take advantage? We do. Well, the air from Drury gets it 3-1. Those two guys are really working it up. Wow. This is amazing. We won. Atta girl. 3 minutes later, Carolina getting mad. Commandant's fighting Gallstad. Well, it hurts them because Commodore's a good defenseman. Gallstad, we can live without him. Paille of leaves on that one. Danny Paille from Drury and Campbell. His third assist. Is that Drury's third assist of the day? Wow. 4-1. You know you're screwed up when Danny freaking Paille has to score a goal. And we score 5-1. And the population of Collinsville jumps 10,000 people. Third from Pack 5-1. And guess what? Carolina has to yank the goalie again. The 5-goal rule. It's 3 o'clock. What the fuck? Miller impressed by Buron. He's like, throw the freaking hats! Danny Breer with the hat trick is 7th from Pominville and Drury. Makes it 6-1. Well, Ryan Miller is safely back in the net. 5 minutes later, just kill the clock. But Doug Waite scores from Hennigan and Whitney, makes it 6-2. Okay. There's a fight. Commodore fighting Golstad again. Boy, oh boy. He really hates us. And Thomas Panic from Newman. 7-2. Oh. I like our chances. 3 minutes later. Carolina takes a dead penalty. Commodore getting mad. Too many penalty minutes. We crushed Carolina 7-2. It wasn't even close. Carolina scored the first goal, and then they scored the 8th goal of the game, but we scored 6 goals in between. Yeah, for 5 minutes they had the lead, but Breer put up a hat-trick. Dumont, Paille, Palmville, and Vanek. Drury had how many assists? 4. Holy smokes. Drury had 4 assists coming into today's game, and he had 4 assists today. So, freaking, you know you're good. You know you're golden. Well, 7-2. Unfreaking real. Well, will Dallas finish off Detroit? The answer is yes, they do. In overtime, 4-3. Detroit, that was a 3-0. Turco beat Legacy. Meantonin Perot, Nathan Parrott, and Stu Barnes. Detroit goals by Shanny, Sederberg, and Williams. And then overtime, Clem Tasubov to Yaroslav Sloboda, the former king. Yaroslav Sloboda. And he scored. And it was 4-3 the final score. I think that's Yaroslav Sloboda. Detroit, well, Legacy 5-3 in the playoffs. Osgood 4-3. They were doing good against San Jose. Then the Ducks put them 7. That may have ruined them. 19 points from Sederberg, 7 goals by Shanny to lead that department. And they do this, guys. And yes, that was Yaroslav Sloboda, the defenseman. No, he's the left winger. Okay. Turco 9-4, Hedberg 3-1. So they didn't need Hedberg. Turco's lead the way. Subov 19 points, Jokinen 17, Lehtinen 14. Lehtinen and Jokinen have scored 9 goals. That's to focus. Well, of course, if we beat Carolina, it's over. And the good news is Ryan Miller is back in the net. He's fine. He's fine. We're all fine. She's not. Yeah, I know. It can't work. One minute into the game. Buffalo, we take a damn penalty. It's Derek Roy. Finishing him off. Score. 4 minutes later. 4 minutes later. We can't. Four minutes later. Andrew Ladd scores. 2 minutes later. No. Well, not a good period. Cabernet and Ladd. Who knew those guys? Payette. Roy Fitzpatrick. Ay. 5 minutes later. Well, nothing but empty promises. I don't know what happened. We scored 7 goals on Carolina. Now we can't score on them. We're killing the clock. Stamina. It's Adams for 2. Well, can we take advantage? We do. We score. And the population of Potterville jumps 10,000 people. His 4th from Mikey Greer makes it 2-1. Over. 3 minutes later. Damn it! Kalinin. Justin. Oh, what's up? Net and Eric Cole flips it into the net. Back home to game 6. Eric Cole says, well, it was like 2-1. It was like Pominville. It was like, yes, we might have them, but no. Man, we scored 7 goals in game 4, but we only scored 1 in game 5. Fuck. Well, Dallas awaits. We know, yeah. It says, what if Carolina plays Dallas? Well, Carolina's got 121 points. So Dallas will be either hosting us or going to Carolina for the final. So let's see what we do here. We have to win. Cam Ward back in the net. Marty Biron is going to start game 6. If he fails, we got to start Miller in game 7. No ifs, ands, or buts about it. 5 minutes into the game. Cam. He goes. Remember, we're red now. We're red. Drury the Drury. His 9th from Bafanaganov and my boy Roy. 1-0. Aggression? The attack got hit, and we got penalized. Newman in. There's a chance, and they score. Eric Stahl from Kevin Adams makes it 1-1. And they shoot and score. Ray Whitney from Stall makes it 2-1. Oh boy. Remember, we played Carolina in 7 games in real life. 4 minutes later. Soup. His third from Roy and Connolly makes it 2-2. 5 more minutes. It's 2-2 after 1, so we're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. We're fighting. 4 minutes into the second. They shoot and they fail. 3 minutes later. They have another chance and they score. Brendan Moore, Rod the Bod from Whitney makes it 3-2. 5 minutes later. Agitator. And Kudalik almost agitates the Canes, but we fail. And we score. He's not Tim Conway, he's Tim Connolly. His 4 from Roy and Kudalik. It's 3-3 after 40 minutes. Derek Roy is on fire. Well, 3 minutes into the game. Shot! Connolly, no. I thought we had it. 5 minutes later. Shot! Oh, Finnegan off. 3 minutes later. They have a chance, and they score! Stall again from Landon Cullen. This youngster is looking good. His family is looking good, too. Aggression. We're going to get tie it. Oy vey. Chance for Stall. No. Stall had a chance. 3 minutes later. Shot! What a goal! And Drury the Drury. His second from Briere makes it 4-4. Oh boy. Well. We got overtime, something that we didn't have to face in the first 6 games. So yeah, 4-4 tie. But yeah, nobody really took off. Carolina 3 times had the lead, but we've tied it. So yeah, it's 4-4. Let's see what happens. 6 minutes in, battle. Aggression? Open aggressive before Williams. Do we have a chance? Power play. Score! And break up the hats. It's Chris Drury with a hat trick from Connolly. And the Buffalo Sabres win 5-4 in overtime. Holy mackerel, as one Rick Shudarek would say up in heaven. Drury wins it at 6 minutes and 50 seconds of overtime. And unbelievable, we win 5-4 in overtime. We're going to the finals. We're going to the Stanley Cup finals. We didn't need a game 7 this time. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Chris Drury with a hat trick. 5-4. He's now got 11 goals in this postseason. Connolly 13 assists. Wow. Unreal. Yikes. Well, we got to face Dallas in the Stanley Cup Finals. Who would have thought that the plunky 5 seeds would do their job? Well, let's look. Against Carolina we beat them 4-1. We beat them 4-3. We lost in overtime to them, and then we lost to them in the final game. So we were 2-1-1 against them. So yeah, it worked. Well, Carolina, Gerber 6-7, Ward 4-3. He did a little bit better. For Eric Stahl, 21 points for the young boy from Thunder Bay. Ray Whitney, 19 points. Corey Stillman, 18. Eric Cole with 10 goals. We gave up the only goal to Andrew Ladd and Francis Caberlet. For Buffalo, that's us. Miller 7-5, Bureau 5-3. Miller with 3 shutouts, so 2-4-3, Bureau 3-1-4. Chris Drury and Danny Briere both have 19 points. Drury has 11 goals. Briere and Finnegan have second best with 7. Connolly's got 13 assists. Briere's got 12. So it's Drury, Breer, Connolly, Vinagana, 15, Vanek, 14, Heck, 12, Roy, 11, Newman, 9, Clearlake, 8, Greer, 8, Dumont, 6, Palmerville, 6, Campbell, 5, Gallstad, 4, Tallender, 4, Mayer, 4, Lindman and Paye, 2 points each, McKee, Fitzpatrick, and Page. I think we played Dallas twice, didn't we? Yeah, we played Dallas. Yeah, we played Dallas twice, right? Or once. No, I think we only played them once. Yeah, we only had to face Dallas once, and we lost 5-2 to them in in our home turf. Turco beats Biran. Fanek and Novotny scoring. Dallas goes by Lefton, Jokinen, Barnes, Modano, and Morrow. So we lost that game 5-2 in December to them. I don't think I did. I do that game? Oh no, because it was after a loss. Yeah, we never went to Dallas. We had played them just once. Stats. Well, Drury leads in goal scoring with 11. Dallas's best is 9. So Chris Drury will be trying to win the goal scoring trophy. Assist wise, Ridley 15, Subah 14. Connolly's only 2 back of that race. Points wise, Eric Stahl 21 points. Drury and Briere each with 19. Subah with 19. So Stahl will be able to be passed. Miller's ninth in goals against Buron 14th. Miller with a 2-4-3. Well, Marty Turco is 7th with a 2-3-4. Yeah, Turco is 7th. Shigeru is number 1, but they were at 196. Osgood, then Fakun, Luongo. Peter Budai still higher. They only play 5 games. Yeah, so Turco's 2-3-4, but he has no shutouts, whereas Miller has that. Miller has that mark, 2-4-3. Yeah, Johan Hedberg has 3 wins. Buron has 5, Miller has 7, so it's all about the game and how you play it. But yeah, we're in the Stanley Cup Finals. Unreal. We end up 47-27 and 8. Dallas was 51-26 and 5, needing a few wins on the last few days to get to be the 2 seed. Well, I don't know what to think, but we got to take out Dallas. We have to. No questions. Anyway, I'm Jeff Diamond.